Ed,
How you doing?
of
man?
all the places you could go to the bathroom,
Oh man, the bathroom?
the bathroom, Ed. What would be like the worst place?
Oh shit, literally. um, damn. You know what? I think. Let me put this in parts. I think as you transgress in age, you make different decisions of where you want to take a shit. Because I remember in middle school or in elementary school, or maybe not elementary, maybe in middle school and high school, where I refused to take shit in school bathroom. No, I hold it the whole time. Like, it has to be like last resort.
Okay.
So, yeah, at the schools, I wouldn't. Airport bathrooms are pretty nasty too. I think when I go to the airport bathroom, I try to find the one that's like the single use. I think that one's kept a little cleanlier.
Smart.
Yeah, it's just something about everyone and their asses sitting there is just not the case. Right now, I think at work it's fine. You put the liner down. It's not that serious. You really don't have a choice. And again, as you grow up, you kind of stop caring a little bit.
Okay.
So I think that's my perspective on it. As we age, we choose where we want to shit.
See, it's interesting to me because you did not even mention the one spot that I'm about to talk about.
Here we go.
Now, Britney Spears. Love her, question her sanity. All that aside, she was infamous for walking into these bathrooms barefoot.
Oh no, I have a guess.
You know what I'm talking
about? I have
about?
a guess.
What do you think?
Is it a porta potty?
Gas station bathroom.
Oh hell no.
Twice there was photos of her using a gas station bathroom barefoot.
What? That's disgusting.
Yeah. So does that rate in your? You had a top 3 there.
Yeah. No. I think those are the avoids. Like they don't even fall on the spectrum because you just shouldn't use them overall.
Okay.
Those are like you go to a gas station bathroom when you're on a road trip.
Sure.
Far away from your destination. And you've pulled over to put gas, and you know you're not going to stop for another 100 miles.
Yeah.
Or whatever your stop is. Yeah. That's the time you have to, am I willing to risk it? It's the same with those, the rest stops?
Sure.
Those
slightly better.
Those are a little bit better because there's a little more options, but it's still nasty.
Still nasty. So, you don't really want to go to the bathroom there. I think it's fair to say you wouldn't want to do anything else in there.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I barely want to wash my hands in there.
Much less something very significant, maybe a big life moment in the gas station bathroom.
Like what?
This couple got married.
No.
With a disco bathroom wedding.
Stop.
At a Kentucky gas station.
The Hicks got married at a gas station in Kentucky. Now that's a headline.
I can't believe it myself.
ChatGPT.
Here we go. Disco bathroom wedding.
Fill it
February
up.
14th.
Tiana and Logan ditched the church and got married inside a gas station bathroom.
Next to the Slurpees and the coffee.
The aisle is the fucking Slurpee and soda machine.
The fountain drinks. Waiting in the bathroom is her groom.
The balloons.
No. That obviously adds the touch.
I've had dads actually walk here down the aisle.
Oh my god.
With a flip of a switch, the bathroom instantly is turned into a disco.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Did they work at this said gas station? My only thought is one of them must have worked there and one of them comes in there regularly, or they both work there. So it is somewhat of a significant place. Maybe that's where they met. Maybe that's where she was buying the 40 and he was buying the smokes, and they're like, hey, you want to smoke one outside and pop this bad boy,
It's not even that serious.
Oh, no.
You ready for the truth? Worse. The reason. The store's bathroom went viral online because of a big red button that causes a disco ball to switch on and dance music to play.
Okay.
So it's not even a significant location to them.
Got it. So
it's just a viral bathroom.
That's still not a good excuse as to why you want to get married in a bathroom at a gas station. Like, I'll bring you a disco ball. We can hang it right here and you propose. What?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Perfect for their first dance.
They did the first dance in there?
We closed the
the more I hear this, the more I'm
free fountain drinks
in
for
shock.
the inconvenience of the restrooms.
Out of all the fucking places, I've seen some weird
We
ones.
actually had some of our regulars that we have here and customers that got to witness the wedding themselves.
Talk about high octane love.
I do.
He's got.
Oh,
face
they get in
tattoos.
sickness for sure. Like they caught sickness the moment they walked into the damn bathroom. And he's gonna kiss her in there, and oh my god, dude, no.
There's
no.
literally poop particles.
There's fecal matter all over that toilet,
Floating in the air.
Exactly, in that whole bathroom. Anything you touch has fecal matter, and they have the freaking hand dryer, which, if you guys didn't know, also spreads all that fucking bacteria everywhere.
You could tell that, like, some people dressed up with suit and tie, and a lot of people wore jeans and a top because they were like, this is a gas station bathroom.
But it's like, I thought going to Vegas on a whim was dumb.
Yeah.
This is beyond that. Like, and in my head, it's like, when you, okay, fine. Let's say you're getting married. That's your decision between you and your fiance.
Sure.
You obviously need a bridesmaid or some maid of honor or something like that.
Oh, yeah, they didn't have any.
I mean, well, the people that went. Forget the title. Anyone that attended this wedding, why did no one step up and be like, are you done? Are you okay? Is someone forcing you to do this? Did you was the gas station paying you so that you get some kind of viral thing and make some money on the side? Like, what could have... I'm at a loss of words. It's all kinds of wrong.
Maybe that's why there's no groomsmen or bridesmaids.
No one agreed.
It's literally like parents.
No, it's because nobody could fit. That's why they didn't have any. It was a 3-person stall. That's what it was. The priest and them two. That's it. Cut it off. We have a fire hazard. The fire marshal's coming. There's no fucking way. I'm just thinking of the food they served at the gas station. They had the food ready. They didn't have to cater shit.
Several weddings that I've been at, I thought to myself, I would
God.
rather have a roller from 7-Eleven.
Give me some taquitos and a hot dog, bro.
Yeah.
The glizzy.
A glizzy on the rotating wheel.
Oh my god, that sounds better than the fucking catered food. I haven't had some of that in a while. I mean, I don't eat like that anymore.
One time, we were at the Gilroy Outlets, and they had one of those rotating weenie wheels.
Really?
And my homeboy Matt goes, let me get one. And the guy goes, this one's too old. I think I can't give it to you. I got to throw it out.
Old?
It was like turning the wrong shade of brown.
Things all wrinkly and shit.
And he goes, well, if you're going to throw it out,
might as well give it to me. Fucking dumbass. Tell me you got sick.
He got a pretty bad stomach ache after that.
Dumbass. Moving on, I think there is something of a discussion that we might have, and I touched on it a little bit in the conversation. Airports. Flying.
I just flew recently.
Travel, perfect. Right up your alley. I feel like there are a generous amount of pet peeves when it comes to traveling through the air.
Mm-hmm.
My particular one that I just hate. The plane lands, you get to your destination, your buckles are still on, everyone's like fidgeting because they want to get out, the light's still on, they announce, hey, wait till we get down. And the moment they park that plane, everyone shoots up like fucking sardines. And it's just like, I gotta get my stuff, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's wild. I'm like, you can't go anywhere. They literally stand up to stand up. And maybe it was a long flight, I get it. But the amount of stretch you're getting from you're not doing much. Let's be real. I hate looking at these people scramble to do these things when they're going to have to wait 20 minutes before they even start offloading, letting people offload.
Yeah.
No. So I am petty about this certain topic to the point that if I am in the aisle seat and the plane goes, I will keep my ass in my seat, even if there's people I do not know next to me. And I'm like, y'all can wait. If we were all patient, and this is my perspective on it, if we were all just patient, everyone could get their stuff efficiently and, I assume, faster, and deboard the plane if they allowed it to be row by row. So if everyone kept their seats, the flight attendant's like, good, thank you for staying in your seats. We'll open the door, row 1 and 2. Stand up, grab your stuff, and go. Not only does it go quicker because there's some order, people who had to put their luggage in compartments that are not right above them can easily move down the aisle, go get the stuff, and then come back and move it along. As opposed to the guy that's like struggling to get through 20 different people to see his luggage that's down in 17B. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. So that's my big pet peeve. Yeah. Anyways, pet peeve of yours while traveling.
I mean, just a week ago, maybe 10 days ago, we're getting ready to come home, sitting at the terminal. There's this lady with her son. Definitely a single mom, at least no wedding ring. She's got 2 phones.
Okay.
Both of them right up in her face. Like looking at this one, looking at that one.
Oh.
Holding the phone in one hand while scrolling on the other phone. And then holding the phone and scrolling the other one. Double fisting phones.
I was saying, was she playing Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
I don't know
what that's the only thing I could have thought of where, people like to be on the game. Some people are a little addicted to it, and then they'll like want to catch multiple Pokemon with different phones. I've seen it. And especially when the craze is going on. So just double scrolling?
So she's double scrolling with 2 different phones, which is strange. I don't know what she was doing. The kid's right next to her, who's playing a game on an iPad. Full volume. I am talking about probably 6 to 10 gunshots per second.
Jesus.
And occasional screaming and wailing.
Oh, no.
She is completely oblivious to it, or just has toned it out completely. And every once in a while, she'll kind of notice and just, mijo.
Oh, Latina.
And then he turned it down.
I'm disappointed in you, because you know better. You know the kind of parents we are. And I'm not even a parent, but just the way I grew up, the way I got brought up. You know that that's not okay. You see your kid running around, you give him, get your ass over here real quick. And sit the fuck down. What? No.
The chancla maybe should have been used.
The attempt of the chancla, not even the chancla, just the action of maybe possibly raising the chancla. What?
So that was a pet peeve for me. It's like, dude, your kid's right there. He's louder than anybody in the entire airport. Shooting and wailing, screaming sounds from his iPad. And you're not going to do anything?
I think that's a pet peeve of mine overall. Especially in places where it's a little more social, more public. Restaurants, airports, just places where you're not supposed to be acting out. Like, if you're at the park, I get it. Go run around, scream your head off. It's open air. It's people are supposed to have fun. Kids are supposed to yell and fall and cry and scream, whatever.
It's in my top 10 places to scream and run. I keep a list.
Let me guess. The sky jump is the other one, right?
Ooh, he's good.
I don't know. But yeah, when it's a kid's situation, Disneyland, some kind of theme park, any kind of the skate park, any kind of situation where it's kid friendly, then yeah, go ahead, scream your head off. Like, that's the whole point, that you're supposed to be having fun. You're supposed to get your boo-boos. You're supposed to cry and laugh and cheer. But when you're in a social setting, like, no hate to the kid. That's not on him. It's to the parent.
It really is.
How dare you? Be more respectful of the people around you. If I started screaming in your fucking ear, as a grown-ass fucking adult going, la 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 la, fucking yelling,
you'd be pretty mad.
You'd be pretty upset at me. And like, you notice for sure. I know you've tuned out your kid, but you noticed me yelling next to you. And it'd be annoying as fuck.
Yep.
So why would you allow to annoy other people?
Yeah, especially in an airport where nobody wants to be there in the first place.
Well, speak for yourself. I like airports.
You're one of these people, it's like, I want to go to the airport, I want to have a drinky poo.
No. I'll drink whatever the fuck I want. Nothing's going to stop me from that. But, yes, there is no time zone in the airport, first of all. And that's a rule, unwritten rule. There's no fucking time zone. Whatever the time is, there's no time. Yeah. Time does not exist in an airport besides you getting on your plane on time. After that, drinks are on. Makes you sound like an alcoholic. But for the most part, I like being in airports. I like the hustle and bustle of it. Obviously, there's things that annoy me, like screaming kids and people standing up early.
Bathrooms.
If I don't find a single bathroom, I'm probably not going to use it. No, but yeah, it's just long lines. Oh, yeah. Speaking of airports, I heard a story recently. And give me your opinion. Guy and girl, man and wife, go to an airport, know their time, have everything ready to go. They get to the terminal. They're like, hey, this is the time we're boarding. This is the time the flight leaves.
Ka-chow.
Everyone knows. I say 7, you know it's 7.
Yeah.
Lady goes, hey, I want to get a coffee. There's a coffee shop right there. He's like, all right, honey, go get a coffee shop. Go to the coffee shop and grab a coffee.
Go ahead, sweetie.
She's like, no, I want to get a Starbucks. She wants to be picky. She's one of those. And I know you all know. You're going to fucking lie about it. Starbucks at the airport. There's always a line. It does not matter what time of day it is. There is always a line, at least 5-10 people deep.
Yep.
It's just without fail.
Mm-hmm.
Guy goes, honey, you might not make it. It's probably going to be a long line. Like, just get the coffee here. She advised against it. She said she would make it and this, and that. She wanted her, whatever, triple frappuccino. Goes to Starbucks. They call the terminal to board.
Mm-hmm.
Husband texts the wife, or calls the wife, doesn't pick up. Text her again, ignored again. Tell me why homeboy got on the plane. Left her ass there.
No way.
Left her ass there.
They took off without her?
Yep.
Good for him. I would too.
So there's two thoughts to this. It's like, one, do you stick with your person? Because they are your significant other. You love them, you care with them, you live with them. And and just be like, well, we missed the flight, so on and so forth, based on whatever circumstances. Or do you do what this man did, grow a pair, and be like, fuck it, and get on the plane?
I mean, you know what? My initial thought is you gotta dump that bitch right away. But let's
we got a hot take.
Devil's avocado here, Larry. What if the shoe were on the other foot, okay?
Right.
What if I'm flying home from, let's say, Denver or Atlanta, where they each have a Chick-fil-A. I need to get back to California, but I need that Chick-fil-A.
Hey.
I'm waiting in line. They're like, the plane's going to take off. You need to run from the Chick-fil-A here.
Fuck the Chick-fil-A at that point.
Yeah, screw the Chick-fil-A. I don't think there's any circumstance in which I'm like, no, I'm staying in
getting
line.
my damn Chick-fil-A.
No.
Yeah, no. So my thought was that I had two. I'm like, would I go? It depends. If I told this person, my significant other, hey, you're not going to make it. Be ready. If you want to attempt it, that's fine. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But the moment I call you and I'm like, we're leaving. I am in line with my ticket in my hand. You better get your ass back here.
Yeah.
If you don't, I'm out.
Yeah.
Because I told you. I mentioned it to you and I was very firm about it. I'm like, don't go. Get the coffee here. And if you want to be extra about it, that's a you problem.
And it's not just disrespectful to Ed. It's disrespectful to every person on that plane who's sitting there and just wants to go home.
Because they also do the call where they look for the person and all that stuff. They try to make it, last so that everybody gets on the plane. My second thought. Depending, again, this is all based on circumstance, on where your environment are, what's going on in your life. Like, everybody could act different at different times.
Sure.
My other reaction that I could potentially have is, I call them. Let's say they don't pick up or they don't, I think my protective instinct would kind of go into it. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm not going to leave them here because they might be okay without me and like whatever. But I am going to be upset. And this is going to be an issue, and there's going to be a talk about this. Because there's no way that I'm telling you to do something that you probably would benefit us both, and you advise against it or just go against it just because you want to, out of all things, a fucking coffee. There's no coffee greater in the world that you could get that's worth us being delayed by who knows how many hours or days, depending on what the fuck's going on. Maybe there's bad weather. Maybe there's the last flight out. Who the fuck knows? And you're over here, we got shit to do. We got places to be, people to see, things to do. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We're in the game.
Yes,
you're talking about practice?
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.